Stop scrolling. If you're watching this, you're thinking about buying the Ninja Nutri Ninja Auto-iQ blender. It promises power, convenience, and healthy living with its 1200-watt motor and Auto-iQ technology. But I'm here to tell you why that promise might be broken for you. This is the honest review no one else is giving, focusing on the real-world problems you won't see in the ads. For the best price, click the link in the description. But here's what surprised me. This 4.7-star rated blender has some serious flaws that could turn your kitchen dream into a frustrating nightmare. Therefore, before you spend your money, you need to hear this. Let's dive into the first major issue, that massive 72-ounce total crushing pitcher. It looks impressive on the counter, like a blender that means business. It crushes ice, sure, but the design has a critical flaw. The blade assembly at the bottom. It screws on, and after a few uses, especially with thick mixtures like nut butters or frozen fruit, it can become incredibly difficult to unscrew. We're not talking about a little hand strength here. I've had to use rubber gloves, run it under hot water, and even ask for help to get the thing open. It's a workout you didn't sign up for. Imagine making a smoothie and then needing a smoothie to recover from the struggle of cleaning it. That's not convenience, that's a chore. Therefore, if you have any issues with grip strength, this pitcher becomes a daily source of annoyance. But wait, the problems don't stop at the pitcher. Let's talk about the famous Auto-iQ technology. Ninja markets this as one-touch simplicity. You press a button and it intelligently pulses, blends, and stops. Sounds smart, right? Here's the twist. It's often too smart for its own good. For simple tasks, it can be overkill, running longer than necessary and potentially overheating lighter mixtures. I tried to make a simple vinaigrette in the large processor bowl, and the Auto-iQ cycle basically liquefied my herbs into oblivion. There went my chunky, rustic dressing. It's like having a butler who insists on polishing your shoes every time you walk to the mailbox. Sometimes, you just want manual control. And while you have variable speed settings, you'll find yourself fighting the preset programs more than using them. Therefore, the intelligence can feel restrictive, not liberating. Rehook. Think the portable cup is the solution. Hold that thought, because its design flaw is a potential disaster. Now, the portable 16-ounce cup with the to-go lid. This seems like a great idea for single servings. But the threading where the blade base attaches is notoriously finicky. If it's not perfectly, meticulously aligned and screwed on, you risk a leak. And I'm not talking about a slow drip. I'm talking about a catastrophic, smoothie all over your bag and car seats leak. It's happened to me, and cleaning chia seeds out of a seatbelt is a joke I don't want to be part of again. The seal just isn't as foolproof as it needs to be for something marketed for an active, on-the-go lifestyle. You'll find yourself double-checking, triple-checking, and still worrying. Therefore, the portability feature comes with a high anxiety tax. Let's discuss power. The 1200-watt motor is the star of the show. It is powerful. It will pulverize ice and frozen fruit. No jokes here, it has torque. But therefore, with great power comes great noise. This blender is loud. Not just appliance loud, but wake up the household, scare the dog, phone conversation impossible loud. If you have an apartment or like to blend early in the morning or late at night, you are becoming public enemy number one for your neighbors. It sounds less like a kitchen tool and more like a small jet engine preparing for takeoff from your countertop. So you're trading peace for power. Rehook. Okay, it's loud and leaks, but the large processor bowl must be perfect, right? Not so fast. The 8-cup food processor bowl is a useful addition. It's great for chopping veggies, making sauces, or even blending soup directly in the pot. But it has a design quirk. The lid mechanism, which locks into place, can be stubborn. It requires a specific alignment to click and unlock, and sometimes it feels like you're trying to solve a puzzle while your hands are covered in pesto. It's a small thing, but small things become big irritations when you face them daily. Cleaning the intricate lid with its multiple nooks is also a chore. It's like they designed it to always have a little bit of salsa hiding somewhere as a surprise for next time. Let's address the elephant in the room, the 4.7-star Amazon rating. How can a product with these problems have such a high rating? This is the contrarian snapback. Many positive reviews are from initial use. The power and results are immediately impressive. You get a silky smoothie and you write a 5-star review. The problems, the sticking pitcher, the leaking cup, the finicky lids, are attritional. They reveal themselves over weeks and months of daily use. The honeymoon phase is real with this blender. It's only after the marriage that you discover it leaves the cap off the toothpaste and is weirdly possessive about the remote control. Therefore, the high rating might reflect first impressions, not long-term companionship. Rehook. So, is there any good news? Should you just give up on blending altogether? Don't click away because the resolution is crucial. Therefore, after all this, who is this blender actually for? It's for the occasional user. If you plan to use it once or twice a week for big batches, and you have the hand strength of a lumberjack, you might tolerate its quirks for the raw power. The crushing performance is undeniable. But for a daily driver, for someone who values consistent ease of use, leak-proof portability, and quiet operation, the Ninja Nutri Ninja Auto-iQ has too many points of failure. You'll be paying a premium for features that fight you. So, what's the resolution? You need a blender that matches your lifestyle. If power is your only metric, this Ninja delivers, but with significant caveats. If you want a balanced machine that's powerful, easy to clean, and reliable, you should look at other options in a similar price range that prioritize user experience over brute force. Don't just buy for the specs. Buy for the daily reality. And for that reality check, I've done the research. Therefore, to find a better alternative that won't leak, won't get stuck, and won't start a neighborhood noise complaint, check the link in the description. I've compiled the best options there with direct links to the best prices on Amazon. Make an informed choice. Don't just buy the hype. Click the link below to blend smarter, not harder.